Tonight, Richard crashes a Lamborghini. On this episode of Sonny's Overland Adventures, she laughs at me more often.
Yeah.
On this episode of Sonny's Overland Adventures, we're going to take you through a tour of our Roofnest Condor XL rooftop tent. It is an excellent purchase, pretty good buy, but not much of a discount in consideration that it was actually made in China. Although the Roofnest tent is made in China, it's actually a pretty good build quality. The one thing that I noticed that really bothered me after ordering the unit and receiving it is that it wasn't exactly as anticipated. Some things were missing, some things were different. It's not like it was anything was really a problem. I'll walk you through on some of the things that bothered me and some of the things I liked. I might be yelling.
Yeah, you are.
Shit.
I like that it's a hardtop, tarp on top. I like that we can carry some stuff on top. Right now we're just carrying chairs and a table, but hopefully we can fit other things. MaxTracks do not fit up there.
MaxTracks do not fit up there. The storage compartment is pretty small. It doesn't come with any accessories for strapping anything down either. Kind of a nuisance. So we kind of had to figure out a way to strap items to it. What was even more confusing is that every time I would call Roofnest for some type of input, like what have people used on this, how have they secured items to the storage compartment, nobody was of really any help, to be totally honest. We ended up using a SunPower 110 watt solar panel, flexible solar panel, installed with just a standard 12 gauge landscape cable. The hardtop is actually a gel coat, if I'm not mistaken. Great finish, looks good. We went with the black option. The only reason why we went with the black option is because we have a black top on the Jeep. Other than that, the biggest factor of having the hardtop is because it is left on top of the Jeep and it's going to be up there for probably another 2 or 3 years. The gel coat's just going to keep it solid. It's going to make less noise, etc.
Keeps it cooler inside too.
Definitely keeps it a little bit cooler.
I really like the hard shell cover too for when it's open and if there is any wind, if you face it that side towards the wind, it's a lot better for noise and stuff. So the straps, the Velcro ones are fine, but the little plasticky ones kind of freak me out. But they hold, there's nothing wrong with them. That's just a personal thing, I guess.
So Roofnest states that the plastic straps are not for like a permanent latch fixture and you're not supposed to pull on them. That's actually for the Velcro, is supposed to hold the load. I'm not a big fan of using Velcro for this purpose at all. I wish they had a mechanical latch system. It wouldn't be that much more. I'm even exploring and trying to find alternative methods to add a latch system to crank it down and at least crank it so it's level. Something that also bothers me is that the hardtop isn't level throughout the entire Roofnest. We installed the Rhino-Rack backbone system. Great system, very secure. The installation was actually very simple. Scared the heck out of me to drill through the roof of the Jeep. I mean, once you do it, you're kind of screwed. You're never going back again. But it was a rather easy installation. The structural integrity of the backbone system appears amazing. I would put 3 times as much weight as we put on it, and I think it would be able to handle it just fine. What's really amazing is that it doesn't just put the weight on the backbone system. The frontal portion actually rests on top of the roll cage, which is great for load support. So we ended up using the heavy duty rack system. One issue with it is that there's nothing to cover the bottom channel of the rail, which causes a very loud and annoying whistle.
Yeah.
I tried contacting Rhino-Rack to say, hey, there's got to be a piece that I can install, or can I just have the channel insert that goes on top, and I would even pay for it and install it on the bottom to prevent the whistling. They said they didn't have any in stock. The setup is actually, I forget what it is, but Roofnest says you can set it up in less than 3 minutes. Realistically, it takes more than that. 3 minutes would be rushed. I'd be frightened of doing it myself in 3 minutes. I'd rather take my time and spend 5 or 7 minutes and set it up.
But it's really short. It's
It's
really
pretty
easy.
quick. You're off the ground by 6-7 feet. You've got a ladder separating you from the ground. The first time we went on a trip in Sonny, we were camped out in the middle of nowhere, miles away from civilization. There were rodents. I mean, you could hear the animals walking around us, and it was definitely one of those things that just keeps you up at night. When you're up there, you really don't worry about what's crawling around you.
The foam pad that comes with it is actually really comfortable. It's thin, but it does the trick. Fine. We did put an air mattress in it.
So I think it's a 2 1/4 closed cell foam or something.
Yeah.
It actually is really nice. So I'm not a back sleeper. It's not very comfortable for me, so it wouldn't matter, because if I was on a tent on the ground, I still have the same problem. The way I see it is, we have this great setup that sits directly on top of Sonny. Why can't we just open it up and have a very comfortable mattress? So Roofnest has been releasing feather beds for their Roofnest tents, but they haven't made one yet for the Condor XL. They have one for the Condor, but not the extra large Condor. The other options there's the X-bed inserts. You can use a queen and a twin together, and they're supposed to fit very well. The problem is you're $600 or $700 invested in them. It's just a lot of money to throw in when you've already spent almost $4,000 on a tent. So here we have the interior. It's a king-size bed again. It's very large. We have a full sunroof. Great feature. Both the moisture barrier, a mosquito net, and then since we do have the rain fly on right now, there's also a clear piece of plastic which acts as a sunroof. It's pretty dang cool. All the sides have windows on them. Same setup. You've got the moisture barrier, you've got the mosquito net, and then you've got the window. Again, cool little feature. One of the things that made me choose Roofnest was the lighting options. When I was watching the videos and the walkthroughs on how the Condor system worked, there was actually an interior LED light as well as an exterior light strip. After receiving the Roofnest, there was only an LED strip for the interior, nothing for the exterior. Left me a little disappointed and had to do some electrical work myself. Got an exterior light set up on the same switch that came with the Roofnest, which actually is a 2-switch system as well. Pretty cool. Works together. You could use whatever system you want. Did install a AC inverter. That way Sam can be up here. She can use her laptop, work from inside here. I've got USB chargers. Just something easy. This is part of the cable that ties in down into our battery setup. Aside from that, it's pretty large in here. We're able to keep a handful of pillows. We have a sleeping bag. We even have an inflatable king-size mattress. The Roofnest comes with a cute little repair kit. Haven't had to use it yet, thank God. Hopefully I never will. If I do, oh well. It does also come with an instruction manual. It comes with these little sleeves that insert onto your hydraulics. One of the reasons is if you park up against a gusting wind, it's not going to cause it to close down on you. It's going to keep it rigid and upright. Also comes with some great little accessories like shoe and boot pouches. These all connect directly underneath the ladder. It's a cool little system, slides right in, super convenient. Looks like an accessory pouch holder, same kind of thing. We haven't even used this.
We use the shoe one.
We use the shoe one a lot.
I am not that strong in my upper body, but I was still able to fully open the Roofnest by myself, which is good to know. I love our Roofnest. I wouldn't trade it for probably any other one on the market, I don't think. I think we made the right choice. You can fit probably 2 adults, a dog, and at least 1 to 2 kids.
Oh, easily.
toddlers, like not full, like not.
Well, it's still a tent. So it's like a king size bed for a tent is like, that's a large footprint. I mean, that's large.
I would not pick any other tent after having this for almost a year. We did a lot of research beforehand, but now having it, I wouldn't pick another one if we did it again.
So the main reason why we ended up going for the Condor XL is because we're newlyweds, got a dog, probably gonna have a few kids soon. It's a hard shell rooftop tent that's the size of a king size bed. I highly recommend it. There are little things, I like to toy with things, I like to modify things. So lighting left me disappointed, but I resolved it. It just took a few hours to figure out. Overall, we're able to leave some pillows, we're able to leave an inflatable mattress, we've got a king size sleeping bag, and it holds all of that inside of the rooftop tent. So we just close it all down, and when we get to the next spot, we open it back up again, and everything's inside there. Great product, good price. I would definitely say for the money, I would recommend it.
It's a king size bed.
It's a king size bed.